this one's going to last any longer than the last one, but we got about 90-some minutes out of that one, I think. Hopefully, we can get another one like that going. At least I like it when they last a little longer, personally. So hopefully you guys are able to find me over here now. Ain't nothing like jumping across the damn internet. I'll have you guys all over YouTube before it's over. I got anybody back with me yet? Hey, there's Rachel. Hello, Rachel. How you doing? Everyone ain't made it over yet. Still having the same problem with the chat going out and have to keep stopping and restarting. So what they did at the phone store the other day didn't work. So we'll have to keep that. Figure out what's going on with that. There's Sovereign, Baby Doll, and Pat. Hello. Yeah, you got the right place, Pat. Sorry about that. It's hard to find me, ain't it, after we have to keep stopping and starting. Rachel, I'm good for nothing but guaranteed good for it, I promise you. I ain't worth a damn for a thing, but I got up this morning, so I figured I might as well just get out of bed and make a day of it, you know. Yeah, hit that like button again. Get y'all plugged in here. So the battery don't go dead. Can't have the battery going dead for sure. Don't want that. Get that camera to focus on something other than the glare on the windshield, will be all right. Well, I don't know, Sovereign. I'm trying to get it to quit focusing on the windshield here. Seems to just want to focus. There we go. Maybe that's a little better. There, that's a little better. Now it's a little more clear. Might be able to see what the hell you're looking at, huh? For some reason I got focused on the windshield and couldn't see anything else. Hey Roseanne, welcome back. There's Leducator again, making another appearance in the chat. Thank you, sir. You have a great night too, by the way. What did y'all think of that, by the way? Is that like an anomaly as far as auditors are concerned, that I can be parked somewhere and if they see me, they'll come over and talk to me? I think that's like an anomaly. I don't see that, or I haven't seen it on other auditor channels. There may be other auditors out there. I don't know them all, of course, but I have not seen that. So, but as you see, they'll damn sure come and speak to me. I don't know if that's good or bad, but they'll definitely come over and talk. So far, my experience with, it's because I'm not an auditor. Like you'd know, Aaron, what are you, the auditor? Are you the decider of what makes an auditor and what doesn't make an auditor? Where's your auditing videos, Aaron? Where's your expertise in the field, I guess, is what I'm asking. You're right, Roseanne. It's because I'm not a dickhead. I know that. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen, Sovereign. I don't think he likes me much anymore. Apparently, I set him up according to him. He come in, being a loudmouth, and not everybody liked it, and then, he blamed me, of course. It's my fucking fault, so I'll take the blame for that one, I guess. Oh, well, thank you, Astrid. I appreciate that. I was going to say, with the Ironton Police Department, so far, in my experience, the door is pretty well open. I can walk in and knock on the door and, or push the button anyway. And if the chief's there and she's got a minute, she'll always make time to speak with me. You guys know that Legicator, anytime I have any questions, is always there for me. Anytime I need to feed info through the back door, I use the chief and Legicator a lot. There's a couple different times that I've mentioned things out on stops, and wasn't necessarily civil rights violations, but other things I thought were just as important, but not important enough for me to be an asshole on camera about. And, and so I'd rather they would handle that internally, give them the opportunity to do that, I think that's how that works, or how it should work anyway, You're right, Baby Doll Ironton. It seems that way anyway. I mean, they're always nice to me. But, there's other people that say they're not nice to them. So, that's what we deal with. I don't know why that is. Couldn't tell you. Oh, hey, Jackie. Hell, APO is at home tonight. He's not coming out with me tonight, so I'm alone tonight. Kimmy Dawn, how you doing? Excuse me. Coffee coming back to bite me. How are you doing tonight, Kimmy Dawn? Good to see you. That's all right. It's a good thing you just got home. This is like try number 4 or 5. Shit, I don't even know. So you'd have been following us around anyway. So it's a good thing you tuned in on this one. You didn't have to go through the last 3 or 4 to get here. So. He might be, Sovereign. He might be. I'll do my best, Jackie. What do you say tonight?
Hey, fuck you. I see you following me and everything. I'll arrest who the fuck I want.
Well, go for it. I'll be there to film it. I'm running live, so don't say anything you don't want all of YouTubedom to hear. Just so you know. Sorry. Oh, it's no problem. I just wanted to throw that warning out there, and
What happened to your door handle?
A deer broke that one off. It hit the front. You see how fucked up the front is? Broke the door handle on the inside and popped the cable on the back side. So now I got to open it with a pair of pliers on the inside, and I got a little tool. Yep. And then the other one, a guy went to get in the car and jerked it plumb off. Said don't have a door handle on that side either. Keep this up, I'm going to have to Bo Duke it before long. I'm just going to jump in out the fucking window, I reckon. He's not coming out tonight. Him and the old lady doing dinner and a movie, I think.
I'll let you go, but I just wanted to say hi for a second.
Anytime.
Be good.
I'll be good at it if I can't be, I guarantee it.
Hey. How long are you going to be on that?
I don't know. I have no idea. Why, you need to talk to me off camera? You gonna be around later? I can stop by. We'll make time.
Be good.
Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Try totally closing the chat by the X. Top live is no good. What? Try totally closing the chat by the X. Well, if I use the X, it closes the whole live down. So, when I'm running live, it's kind of a pain. There's not much else that I can do. Uh-oh, what happened there? That wasn't supposed to happen. Somehow I hid somebody. I didn't mean to do that. How did that happen? That shouldn't have happened. Shit. Somehow I hit AJ. I didn't mean to. Let's see if we can get that back. There we go. I think I've got you unhid, AJ. Try that again. Sorry about that. I was messing with the chat here and accidentally somehow hid you. I didn't mean to do that. I believe you had something typed in there. Please do that again, so that way I can see it. Sorry about that. I apologize. Getting finger happy here, evidently. Yeah, I know, Roseanne. I hit stop, but it didn't stop. It keeps doing that. I don't know why. It's losing contact with YouTube for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. No, no cherries and berries and nothing exciting happening yet, for sure. Of course, it's Thursday night, so I didn't really expect anything all that exciting, but figured we'd come in and see what we could find anyway. So far, it's been a whole lot of nothing, like it usually is, but you'll have that, so. Am I doing what? You're right, Peter. Things could break loose at any minute. You never know what the hell's going to happen next. That is a fact. Being almost 50 years old, I've learned that in life. You never know what's going to happen next. That is a fact. Never know what's going to happen or who it's going to happen to. I'd like to have that truck full of rock. I'd like to have the rock. I don't care about the truck. Where's my uglier half? Are you talking about my wife or are you talking about Eugene? Well, if you're talking about the wife, she might have something to say about that. But Eugene's at home. I assume you're talking about him. He's at home. He's not coming out tonight. He's spending the night with the evening, Sean. Or spending the night with the wife, Sean. Spending the night with the evening. Listen to that. My tongue getting wrapped around my eye teeth and I can't see what the hell I'm saying. Yes, AJ, I would intervene if I saw them doing something that I thought was wrong. If I actually witness them violate civil rights, yeah, I'll be all over them like white on rice. Unfortunately, most of the time around here, as far as the searches are concerned, too many people give consent way too quick. And then sometimes, they'll have paraphernalia or something laying out where, they can spot it right through the window. And then, of course, it's probable cause. They don't, they already have a reason to search, so there's nothing I can do about that. But yes, AJ, if I witness anything that I see or hear that's not quite right, know that a couple things I'll take, like to the captain or to the chief, and I don't normally do that on camera, those little behavioral problems, things like, just that kind of thing that can be easily fixed through the back door with, with a word from their supervisor or boss. I would rather let them handle most of that. But yeah, if I see them actually doing something or trying to hurt somebody, I'll be right in there on them. That's an absolute. And they know that too. And I think they expect that. So at least they better expect it. I've told them. I don't make no bones about it. As long as they ain't violating civil rights and trying to hurt somebody, well, then the rest of it, for the most part, is just crap or small mistakes, little things, those I won't necessarily call out on camera, but I will take it to the captain or their direct supervisor or the chief, So I've done that a couple different times with some small things. It wasn't nothing big, and that's why I didn't talk about it and why y'all don't know what I'm talking about, because it wasn't important enough to make it a big thing, Yes, I'd love to make all kinds of money on YouTube. I would. I'm not going to lie. Shit, I'd love to become rich doing it. I probably won't, but whether I do or not, what I do out here with the police officers isn't about clicks and views, and it's not about money. And because of that, I don't need all that drama necessarily, if that makes sense. So those small things I'll handle with the supervisor and let them have the opportunity to fix the problem before I have to be an asshole about it. Because I don't like to be an asshole, but man, am I ever skilled at it once I get started. Yes, AJ, they do actually. Good night, Jason. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, sir. Yes, AJ, they do. They take anything I say seriously. They don't treat me like I'm a joke, nothing like that. So far, I've not had any problems personally. Peter Pants. I seen Dick and Cider in that. I wonder where is Dick and Cider tonight. I ain't seen him tonight. Or her, whoever that is. I've seen Loose Cunt, but I haven't seen Dick and Cider. Those names are just fun to say. Oh, Peter is Dick and Cider. Well, damn it, Peter's not as much fun to say. How come you didn't make it like Harry Peter or something, you know? Oh, Kimmy, I appreciate the kind words there. You know, I don't know that makes me any of that or anything, but you know, I don't know. I'm just me. I do things a certain way because it's the way I believe that it should be done. You know, I used to work as a manager in quite a few different places in my life, and fast food. I've been a projects manager for a construction company. You know, I had to manage a lot of people in a lot of places and do a lot of things, and when someone had a complaint, I would like to take them off to the side, let them voice their complaint. And then if I had odds with any of my employees or any of the people that I'm responsible for, then I would take them to the side, you know, off by themselves and let them know what's going on. Hey, you know, you need to straighten your shit up, you know. But I don't like, you know, I don't like making it a big public thing, and I don't think it should be that way. Hey, welcome back, Danny. Good to see you out there again. Yeah, I keep losing the chat again tonight. It's going to be another weekend of losing the chat every 15 or 20 minutes, apparently. It's crazy. Sometimes I can keep it going. It'll go great for 5 minutes and quit. Sometimes it'll go great for 90-some minutes and quit. Shit, I never know what's about to happen with it. It's when I start moving around, generally, I lose it somewhere along the move. I don't know what the hell the deal is or why it happens, but it sure does. Then it's like it loses total, it might be in the app itself, because it loses complete connection with YouTube. Hey, there's K-Do. Unpredictable. Yep, absolutely unpredictable. Welcome in. Glad to see you tonight, by the way. Say my whole screen name, Peter Pants. I don't know. It's all right. Not as fun as Dick and Cider, though. I think I like Dick and Cider better. Although you guys are pretty creative with some of those screen names, I'll give you that. I'm not nearly that creative. Oh, I didn't mind your name change, Rosie. Roseanne. Just hard to keep up with all the screen names. And see, a lot of people here in the local area, you'll see them in the chat under their names, but when I meet them, I know their real name, and it gets really difficult sometimes to remember who's who when everybody's using different names everywhere. So, hey, Z Jeep Girl, how you doing tonight? Good to see you out there, dear. I hope everything's looking better for you than it was the last time we spoke on my channel. How's that fundraiser coming? Is it still going up? Did you manage to hit your goal yet on there? I know we were getting closer, so hopefully we've managed to get you there. Yeah, Danny, I'll probably be out the rest of the weekend. I'll probably be back out tomorrow and Saturday. Well, good. I'm glad that you're doing good, Jeep Girl. Archangel for Truth is back. How you doing again, sir? Glad to have you back again. I'm sorry y'all got to follow me around YouTube. Josh, Kinder, Fortnite, and Game Channel's back. Glad to see you again. Still have a ways to go. Well, by Joe, we'll have to try that again then, won't we? Maybe I'll have to do another community post about it or something. Get that back out there so people can see it again. And as far as the support goes, you are absolutely welcome. That's what we do in this community. We try to support each other. Always try to support each other. That's supposed to be what it is, isn't it? You know, we're all supposed to support each other. Or at least that's my dream anyway, that we all support each other. Be donut time again. Hey, there you go. You know, me and Eugene will damn sure eat donuts. we did it last weekend. I was so full of donuts. I shit a cruller. That's how many donuts I ate. Even had the hole still in the middle. I hope that was more funny than it was gross. Sorry, Roseanne. That's how you know I've eaten way too many donuts, though, when they come out whole. At least I didn't do like some people do. I didn't like start into size, color, and consistency, and, you know. I've heard how some conversations turn straight to shit, for sure. That's how my parents-in-law were many years ago. It seemed like no matter what the hell they were talking about, it always turned around to talking about crapping or not crapping. Like that was a big thing, I guess. Any late night fishing spots? No, Archangel for Truth, there isn't. The only place in Ironton exactly to fish is the river itself, and I don't know anybody down there fishing at the moment. What type of women do I like aside from my wife? I like women, JR. I don't care. It's all the same to me. They can be pretty, they can be ugly, they can be skinny, they can be fat. It don't matter to me. It's not usually the woman that I'm attracted to. It's usually who she is, to be honest with you. You know, and I don't know how old you are, JR, but when I was younger in school, I realized that, you know, you see a guy or a girl that you think's really good looking, and then a few weeks later you don't think so, and you wonder why you ever thought they were good looking in the first place. Well, what happened was you got to know them, and when you get to know people, sometimes you see them different for sure. You know, they're who they are on the inside definitely changes what you see on the outside. It can either be better looking or worse looking, and you know. You're right, Sovereign. I'm kind of the same way. I like my women not to have a penis. I always thought that that's what made a woman, not a woman. In this day and age, you never know anymore. I agree. But, you know, for the most part, I'd prefer mine not to have one. But yeah, I don't have a specific set of, you know, of woman. You know, I find a lot of different women attractive for a lot of different reasons. So, you know. And I'll be honest, 99% of it really isn't physical. I'm kind of a weird guy. You know, I'm just not like anybody else I've ever met. Yeah, I don't really have a big reaction to people's looks, whether it's good or bad. So probably because I'm an ugly little fucker myself. So. You're right, Danny. It's all about the personality. And Sovereign, you're right, too. The biggest sex organ in the body is the brain. If the brain's not turned on, the rest of it ain't going to matter, is it? Only been eating soup for about 4 days now. Have you been sick, AZ? If so, I'm sorry to hear that. My best wishes and prayers for you. Hopefully you get to feeling better. I'm like a Mr. Fix-It. I can fix anything but people. People I can't fix. That's what sucks. Sovereign, you're playing dirty pool there. Do I think about age anti-wrinkle cream? Oh, hell no, JR. I'm proud of my wrinkles. It's like my gray hair. I sport them proudly. I've earned every one I got. My face has got such deep wrinkles in it. Look like a damn road map. I don't mind. I don't spend much time looking at myself in the mirror. You can tell that by looking at me. Hell, I only shave and cut my hair about once every 3 or 4 months. I can get pretty ragged sometimes. And mainly because, like, I just don't care what other people think about my looks, and I sure don't care what anyone else thinks. You know, I don't care about anybody else's looks either. It's not, you know, like I said, for me, it's not about looks. Holy shit, Sovereign, what are you and Archangel talking about? When the topic of moose dick comes up, there's something going on out there in the chat. How the hell did that even get to be a topic? Never mind, don't answer that question. I'm afraid to hear the answer. I think Red Sox says he already holds one over there, Roseanne. Apparently Chile already gave him a wrench. Yeah, Red Sox, I probably won't do that, to be honest. I'd say this is probably one channel you probably won't get a wrench in. And it's just because I don't trust you, I'll be honest. I don't trust you no further than I can throw you. So that's why. I mean, if you're curious as to why, that's why. I don't know you exactly and I don't trust you. I think I know who you are, I'm pretty sure. But, and that's another reason I don't trust you, but I'll leave that where it's at. And I'm not trying to be rude, I hope you understand. It's not about being rude, that's not my goal here. But I also got to be very careful with my channel as I'm actually trying to do something with it now and turn it into something here. Maybe someday it'll be worth something. Maybe not. But it won't be because I didn't try anyway. But you're always welcome here, Red Sox, by the way. Always welcome. I think you already know that. You've been in here quite a bit. Over the last 6 months on and off, I've seen you in and out of not only this chat, but many chats. So I've seen you around a bit. Must be getting ready to do some shit here tomorrow. Got all the food trucks over here and got the street blocked off here and shit. I don't know exactly what the hell they're doing, but apparently they're going to be doing something. So anybody out there knows what that is here locally, you'll have to tell me, because I don't know. I don't know what they do in this town. I never did. I've spent more time in this town in the last 6 months than I've ever spent in my whole life. So just not a place that I normally come to spend a lot of time. Living out in the country, I usually stay out there. I enjoy it in the country. I enjoy hills, trees, and weeds much more than concrete and sidewalks. You're right, Archangel. Grandma did get run over by a reindeer. I heard about that too. Yes, sir, Danny. You know how to get a hold of me, sir. At least I think you do. If not, when we meet again, I'll have to give you my my number so that you'll be able to get a hold of me. Oh, Tiffany says it's Wizard Fest this weekend. Hell, I didn't know we had a Wizard Fest. No, JR, we don't have a Walmart in Ironton. The closest Walmart is in Ashland, Kentucky, and the other closest one is in South Point, Ohio, which is about another 15 or 20 minutes up 52 there. But we don't have one directly here in Ironton, no. Chili and grilled cheese, $6.99. God damn, $7. Better be some damn good chili and a grilled cheese. I've never even had a grilled cheese with chili before, so usually use a peanut butter sandwich for that. Wonder if they'd give me a discount if I want a peanut butter sandwich instead of a grilled cheese. Something tells me no. No, there's no comedy club here, Archangel for Truth. We ain't got shit in Ironton, guys. You can ask me all day if we got this, that, and the other, and the answer is going to be no. No, we don't have anything in this town. Not anything worth having, anyway. There's definitely nothing fun. You know, there's no place to go to, you know, there's really no family places to go. There's no place to go with your kids or your woman. You know, there's really not much to do here. Pretty much nothing, which is why I'm glad that we live in the tri-state, because if you want to do something like that, you've got to go to Ashland or Huntington, somewhere like that, you know, maybe on up to Barbersville, West Virginia. But yeah, here in Ironton, there's nothing here. Quite a few doctors, a few pharmacies, banks, and bars. A couple restaurants here and there. It is pretty unexciting, Archangel for Truth. It's about as exciting as slamming your head in a car door. Matter of fact, that'd probably be more exciting. At least you get the pain out of it. Articuto, Hillbilly Hot Dogs. Well, that's actually not here either. That's in West Virginia, in Lesage, West Virginia, as a matter of fact. We encountered that on our way to Point Pleasant to the Mothman Museum. You're right, Danny. It's a rip-off town. There used to be stuff here. Used to be a booming town, from what I understand, but that was long before I came along. So much so that at one time they called it Little Chicago. You know, people like Babyface Nelson stayed at the Marting Hotel here and shit. So apparently, it used to be a really happening place. But long before I come along, at some point it dried up, and this town is what's left of what it used to be. Now it's just the shell of what it used to be. For the most part, most of the traffic you see going back and forth is actually going over to Kentucky or coming back, or going to West Virginia and coming back. So, you know, most of the traffic that comes through this town really isn't here because there's something here. You know, they literally just drive through town. So it's like a gateway, you know. Which I guess is what Ohio was called anyway, wasn't that the gateway to the West at one time? You're right, Archangel. If you're gonna die around here, boredom's probably the first damn thing that'll get you. If it ain't the drugs, it's gonna be the boredom. Probably why a lot of people around here do a lot of drugs too. They ain't got any other way to, they don't think to have fun, so they get into that. You say there's a Patties and Pints in Ironton? Where the hell is that? I don't know of a Patties and Pints in Ironton. Have I driven past it and just not seen it? Because I don't know where that's at. Where is it, Lisa? I must have driven past it and just not seen it. Or seen it and just don't remember because I don't, really pay a lot of attention to a lot of the stores in here. The funny thing is businesses come and go in Ironton. They'll open up and then close down and it'll become something else or owned by somebody else and blah, blah, blah. And on it goes, on and on and on. Same shit, different shovel, generally. Across from the Dollar General. Well, let's see. Across from one Dollar General is the pizza place and Goblin Traders, so that must mean the Family Dollar down here, not the Dollar General. Is that correct? 211 Adams. Well, all right, if you say so. We'll find out. We'll go take us a drive and find Patties and Pints. Is that like burgers and a beer? Is that what that's supposed to mean, Patties and Pints? It's my assumption. Across from Charlie's where the old end zone used to be. Is that where y'all are talking about? Where the old end zone used to be? Maybe that's what they've turned into Patties and Pints. Maybe that's it. It used to be end zone pizza. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Get down here, we'll find out. Yes, Lisa, do I have it right? It's the old end zone. Okay. That's why I couldn't figure out where the hell it was at. I didn't realize they had changed the name of that again. That's been, I don't know how many different places either. That's another one of those businesses I'm talking about. Like, you go in and it's one thing one day and a month later it's something completely different. And then you look back a year later and you're like, well, hell, I thought that was this, but it's not, so. Hey, thank you, Blanche. I appreciate it. $10. She said, since I get over the bumps here, I can read it. She said, just because I enjoy the content and the crew in the chat. We got the coolest chat on YouTube, don't we? That's what I like about it. You guys are freaking awesome. I love how y'all come and hang out with me. I got the coolest subscribers and the best chat on YouTube. Y'all are pretty freaking awesome. I don't know, Archangel, for truth. Lisa would probably have that answer. I don't. But I'd say if you needed to know, Lisa would be the one to ask that question. I honestly don't know. I've never bought a home in my life. I built my own and done it very cheaply. And, that's not even in Ironton, so. Guys, here's the parking lot of Patties and Pints, I guess. Yeah, this is it. Turn around here so y'all can see the sign. Looks like they're closed for now. But here's Patties and Pints, as y'all see. Patties and Pints. It's right where the old end zone pizza used to be. Used to be a pizza place called the End Zone for a while, and I can't remember what it was called before that, but it was something different. And I don't remember, but isn't this the same place that the old Andersons used to be? Lisa, am I correct about that? Used to be an Anderson's Pizza Pub and an Anderson's Party Supply Store. I think it used to be there. Don't quote me on that. I know it was around that area somewhere, but I think that might have been where it was. Guys, I believe I'm going to go in the store here and find me a little something to snack on. I'm starting to get a little bit of a headache. I think it's probably because I haven't eaten much. Probably ought to eat something. I don't even know what that's going to be yet, but go in here and find some kind of junk food to snack on just to get something in me here. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to leave the camera rolling. I'm taking y'all with me is what I'm going to do. I'll just take y'all inside with me. I'm sure somebody out there's got junk food suggestions, don't they? Not a Slim Jim beef jerky, huh?
That is amazing. What's up, y'all? Hey!
How we doing tonight?
Are you filming?
Yes. It's filming me at the moment.
Oh, okay. Carried auditor.
Irontonauditor.
Oh.
He's the one that originally started with chili, but is no longer with chili. He has his own. He was trying
Well,
to
what?
chili, the all chili stuff.
Are you like against IPD or what?
No.
He's
I'm not against anybody.
He's what?
He's the one that runs with IPD. He watches like all their
So
stuff.
you're against people like chili?
Yeah.
Well, I'm against Chili because he's an idiot. You know, and he tried to do a whole lot of stuff and take a whole lot of money from people when he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
So,
Well, let me ask you this.
sure.
You got any inside info about the boy that killed his grandpa?
No, I don't have
know
any
it's
inside
probably
info.
bad. I just want to know what the hell. Are
The
they
only-
charging him? I mean, is they sticking a death penalty or?
I'm not sure. I have no idea yet. All I know is that he killed his grandpa and apparently wrapped him up in a carpet or a rug or something like
See,
that.
people saying he cut him up. You know, you hear different things. That's
Well,
what I'm-
apparently he was trying to throw some bloody clothes away. Walked up to the garbage truck and was throwing a bag up on there, and they seen the bloody clothes in it. And then they alerted the PDs how that
makes
happened.
you
So.
think maybe he was trying to cut him up. Where do all the bloody clothes come from? Because if you shoot somebody, okay, there's going to be some blood. But where's all these bloody clothes? Unless he was trying to.
Who knows? Anything's
you know,
possible.
I would love to be a fly in a courtroom. Come on.
Anything's possible, that's for sure.
Yeah.
In this town, you just never know.
But I know his dad and mom real well, and I'm not talking to him. I don't want, you know.
Right.
But I just want some inside info, you know, what the hell did he do to him?
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't consider me press, so they don't tell me a whole lot. That's, you know, I'm just some guy on YouTube, so they
Work your
don't.
way in there.
I'm trying.
I had a pull over. There was like 8 hot cars that ended up like pulling over up the road here. On the way back from picking up my daughter, they were all like pulled off in that gravel area right there by the bridge.
Are y'all still with me out there?
My understanding is there was,
Hopefully I've still got the chat in here. Sorry about that.
So, and then there was something that happened over here the other night too. I'm not sure exactly.
Y'all
what
still with me?
happened, but something did happen. I
Looks
think
like I've
that,
lost the chat again.
Like I know that I was on my
Of
walk,
course I
and
did.
my
Why
walk,
not?
My run, walk, whatever it is, and they had right in front of the fire station. They had like the road blocked off and had like 8, 10 cop cars, and whenever you see the detective there, it's not good.
Yeah.
It's not
Because they're
good.
investigating stuff. But you'll find out because the cops come in here to check on you. So I'll be back.
Well, they
So
don't.
you find out and let me know.
But they won't. There's where it's open investigation. They won't tell me shit either. So yeah. You hear rumors and stuff.
Anytime it's under investigation, they're not going to tell anybody anything.
They're going to keep their mouth shut. Ain't going to open it for nobody.
Well, have a good evening.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. All right, I've done lost the chat again, so I'm going to go back out here and shut this one down and start another one.
That's always fun, ain't it?
It's a big pain in the ass. All right, guys, apparently I have lost the chat again, so I'm going to have to shut this one down and do another one like always, so we all have to chase me to the next one. So hear me now. I'll be shutting it down here in just a minute, and it may not shut down when you're in. That doesn't mean that I didn't shut it down. That just means that for some reason I'm losing connection and it's not shutting down when you're in. So just know that I'm going to shut it off right this minute, and I'm going to start another one. So if you give me like a minute, minute and a half, I'll have another one running. So just go ahead and close this one out in a minute and meet me over there if you would. I would sure appreciate it. So I'll see you there.